Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill, and I'm so happy to be with you today. Let's start with a minute for peace. So, we're going to stand with our feet shoulder hip distance apart. Feel the earth underneath the feet. Push down your toes a little bit. Shoulders nice and relaxed. Spine straight. Smile on your face. Bring your hands together in prayer position. And let's just breathe up. What if we breathed peace up from the earth? Feel like you're breathing it up from the earth throughout your body. And then when you breathe it out through the top of your head. And then let's breathe down from the universe. Peace, for breathing peace in from the universe down through our body. And when we breathe it out into the earth. That's kind of a fun way to do that. All right, so breathing in and out in any which way that feels right for you right now. We'll just have our hands together and focus on allowing ourselves to fill up with peace so much that there's extra to radiate out to everyone around us all day long. We're always in this peace, but let's do this for 1 minute. Okay, here we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How did that feel? Could you feel yourself kind of sinking into the vibration of peace? Let's continue our practice then with bouncing. So now that we're nice and soft and feeling, are you feeling connected between heaven and earth? So I thought what we'd bring in today was the idea, the intention of releasing control. Morning, Lynn. Morning, Martha. Morning, Maria. Releasing control. So, how can we use that in our practice and in our day? Elbows out a little bit, spine nice and straight. Tuck your chin in a little. And let's breathe in and out through the nose as the tip of our tongue touches the roof of our mouth behind the front teeth. And we'll bring our hands up over our heads, and we'll do 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands over our heads to live to 100. Let your hands just flap at the wrist. Hi, Pam. Hi, June. Hi, Christine. Release control. What are we trying to control? Our breath? Our posture? Hi, Alicia. Are we controlling the muscles in our back? in our shoulders, in our forehead. Are we trying to control, like we've planned out the day, and so it better stay in that pattern? Hi, Dorothy. Do we find ourselves feeling out of control? With certain people, certain situations? So we're just going to let that kind of permeate as we do our practice and help ourselves to heal that kind of thing. Not sure how it's going to show up for each of us. We're going to concentrate on our breathing. And our intentions of happiness, joy, peace, contentment, and gratitude. So things will fall into place. Solutions. Maybe you have something going on and there's some solution that's been evading you. or that. Hi, Faye. So I guess the next word that will come after release control would be trust. So we'll release control and trust that the universe, our creator, all that is good, has got our backs. Breathing in through the nose, deeply, gently. Breathe out through the mouth, fully. It's a great way to release control. Let's take our hands down to our sides, and then we'll bounce and go side to side, letting the shoulders guide the movement. And this is a great way to release control. So we're going to release control of all the muscles in the arms. And if it's easier to do that when you're not bouncing first, and just the shoulders are moving, and then the head goes along with it, but you're not controlling the head or the neck either. And just release, release, release. And then if you could add the bouncing, you can do that too. Let's do this one for a while today. This sounds like a good one to do for the release control. And soften down from the shoulder through all those muscles in the top part of the arm, connecting past the elbow to the lower part of the arm, How does your wrist feel? How do your palms feel? How do your fingers feel? Are you still feeling some tension in there? Or have you released control over all those muscles so they're just swinging? They're just swinging and having a good time. And opening and releasing. See, so you can do anything. Spring Force Qigong, you could do anything, not Spring Force Qigong, and find ways to soften, to release, to open. Hi, Susan. All right, very good. So let's do shoulder shrugs. So we'll lift the shoulders up, head goes back, scrunch back a little bit, smile, continue to breathe, continue to have your tongue touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth, and we'll slowly lower the shoulders and lift the head and feel spinal fluid coming up and whoosh, bathing our brain. Pull the shoulders down to release tension and back up, and we are gently doing all of this gently, just doing it gently. And let's release control. We're going to bring in what we're imagining. Swoosh. And pull the shoulders down. But we're releasing control of what happens. We'll just experience it. We'll just notice it. How about that? One more time. Let's do one more time. Shoulders up, head back. Make sure your knees are still bent. Your arms are still just hanging down there. There's no work to do right now. Release the shoulders down, head up. Get a big swoosh from the earth. Peace through your chi field, through your whole body, and out to the universe, releasing anything you no longer need. We're not going to control that either. We're just going to let it go. Tap the cheekbones. Open, open, open. All blockages gone. We're just asking for what we want. We're letting the vibration do the work. Open, open, open. All blockages gone. Completely healed. Cup the top of your head. We're doing it good, better, best. We're trusting Master Lin knows what he's doing, which, yeah, he does. And we're following his guidance. Opening up channels that go to our different organ systems. Freeing the chi. So it's all energy. So even like pain and stuff is energy. Did you know that? So if you have something happening, your back gets tight, you've got pain in your shoulder, knee, whatever. It's just chi letting you know something's going on. So if let's do one more side. So we can ask, like we say, all blockages are gone, everything's open. And you can even say, I'm grateful that the pain is gone. And then we see what happens. We let go of the control of that. We trust. Rub at the back of your hands and the palms. And come down to the tailbone and tap the tailbone. I got my phone in my pocket. Sorry. Come down to the knees. Reach around the back. Love those little surprises, right? I also have, but I knew this, I have my tiger's eye angel in my pocket. All right, so that was our active exercises. Breathe in, breathe out. Beginning of the universe position, feet shoulder hip distance apart. Bend your knees, elbows out. You're feeling loosey-goosey or whatever it is. See, you don't have to say, oh my gosh, I should be feeling loosey-goosey right now. And you're trying to control yourself to feel loosey-goosey, which of course is not going to do it. So we're just gonna, I'm suggesting we're feeling loosey-goosey. And you just notice where you are on the scale of loosey-goosey. And just feel yourself connected, so grounded, so connected to the earth. Like the conversation, your cells, your chi, everything is conversing with the earth. Saying, hey, how's it going, cuz? And then the top of your head, you feel the chi coming out through, up and down, right? And you're connecting to the universe. It's when we feel separate, when we allow ourselves to, not allow ourselves exactly, but when we separate ourselves with, and things that separate ourselves are fear, anger, hatred, anxiety, grief. It does that, and it's okay. That's what happens. But what we're learning is how to bring ourselves back to feel that connection again, to let go. See, that's that release control that we're working with today. Okay. So wherever you are right now, just tell yourself, I am grateful. I am between being and not being. I'm in the beginning of the universe position. And I'm going to say the password. It's going to help me even more. I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. And you let go of what that looks like for you today. Let go. Release control over what that feels like for you today. What it tastes like for you today, okay? So we're going to release control over what being one with the universe is like, and we're just going to notice. We're like, whoa, that's what being one with the universe is for me today. Okay. And we're going to take, we're going to also then connect to what's most divine for us, and then put in our intentions. So add all your other intentions for the day. And notice how your posture is and how your chi feels, and just invite balance. You're not trying to control it, moving your body this way or that. Just going to invite balance. Okay, and then we're going to take our hands up over our heads, and we're going to do connecting with heaven and earth. And let's see if we could do that for 5 minutes. So, of course, you can always bring your hands down. You can do spring forest qigong, sitting, standing, or lying down. So you do what's right for you, and pretend you're holding a giant beach ball. That's where your arms are. And you've got your eyes closed, and we're breathing in and out through the nose if you can. That's what we're aiming for. We're releasing the shoulders down. And then we breathe in, lower a little bit more, breathe out, straighten up. And just go up and down, down and up. Breathing in as you lower. Breathing out as you come back up. And this one becomes easier as you let control go. So your job is to focus on the feeling of peace, and you can use the colors of yellow and gold. You can use the sound of who. This is a great one. Who. You might want to try that. You get this beautiful vibration that just goes through and releases. You probably don't hear me, or maybe only a moment or two, because of how Facebook works, but that's okay. Another great advantage of using the sounds, the chanting, when you're doing these movements, and you can do that anytime, you don't need me to tell you, is that it helps you actually to slow down your breathing. One more minute, and you can always bring your hands down and come back up. Anything you need to do, or you're just laying down or sitting and just feeling peace coming in and out. Use the color, use the word, use the feeling. Beautiful. So when you get up to the top again, then just turn your hands out slowly and bring them down. And maybe you can feel the chi in your chi field, like you're trying to go through putting your jello or something. Slowly coming down. We actually have some more minutes, so let's do more of our closing soothing. So we're going to do, what we'll do is we'll harvest the chi, and then we'll gently soothe ourselves. Okay, so we're going to feel and know and bring all that chi and all our experiences of it, of what we experienced here about peace and releasing control, into the lower dantian. That does its own healing, and then we spin it, spin, and we let it spin faster and faster, and it gets smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter, until it turns into a tiny little energy pill. We call it Dan, and you tuck it deep behind the navel. Slowly breathing In and out, whichever way is right for you. Because maybe you need to release more, and so you're going to breathe out through the mouth. And we'll rub our hands together. And then we take our 2 fingers and slide them up the sides of the nose, to the forehead, around the face, and down the chin. Then we take our fingertips and touch the skin as we go back from the forehead down to the neck. And you might feel some little electricity as the fingertips touch the head. And then we cup our hands, go the same direction, front to back. And then we cup the base of our head and give some more loving to our brain and our senses. Cupping the base. Adjusting my hair. My hair's like going whew. Come down to the seesaw. Massage that. Ah, yawning is good. Stretch out your left arm. Just pat along the arms, so then the right side, the in and the out, and then down the front of your body. And just say, we are going to have a beautiful day. And then the right side, and the kidneys. Rub with the backs of your hands and the palms of your hands, and tap your tailbone. And tap your hips. And before we go, do one more thing. Take your hands up like this. Your elbows are out. Your hands are facing down. And you're just going to go and do a nice little twist. Let's release control in that spine. Awesome. 6 is good. Come down to the waist and do it again. All right. One giant 10,000 hand breath in. Breathe, 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 breathe. Loving it. Hands together. Know that the universe has dropped in so many gifts for you, for your intentions. As we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Okay. Bye.